How you doing, people? Random here. So we have a Russwin, which was pinned by, who's it pinned by? Treckmaster30, the Big 5. You can see that. There you go. So once again, Russwin, awesome locks. Love the keys. Probably the keys my favorite part of it. And the logo is pretty sweet too. So 5-pinner. We'll see what's in here. You never know. 5 pins can be deceiving. So 50? No, that's the 40. That one will work just fine. We'll try the 50, see if we can get a tighter fit. No, too tight. Went ahead and put heat shrink on all my tension wrenches so I could tell which one is which, because they all look the same. Now, made a couple new picks the other day. This one is like a long reach gem almost, and this one is in 25 thou, which should fit in there good. Okay, see if we can get a good view there. Let's see what we got. Just a tiny falset off 1 and 2. I'm just going to back up a little bit and see if we can get a little more off 2. Nothing else off 2. One's not doing anything. Just drop something. Click at a 5. 4 is on the bottom. Not moving. Go back to 3. And 2 clicks at a 3. Just grazed 4 and got a click at them, but I can't really, whoops, with this pick I can't really get at 5 all that well, it feels like, without screwing up 4. Only counter rotation on 4. That didn't help me at all. Oh, another click off 2. 1 stuck on the bottom. 2's up there. 3's solid. 4's solid. Oh, another click at a 5, and ooh, really good false set. I click on 5. 4's still not moving. Wow, just got another false set, pretty deep one, by hitting 3. I'm gonna bet you dollars don't that something out front popped. Or we are solid again, which means every pin does not want to move, which means something is hooked. A little counter rotation on 5. Oh, looks like one of them dropped back down. That's a good counter rotation, but I don't trust it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost my full set on that. Haha! Cool. So I lost the false set. Pin 2 kept on popping down, and that was pin 5, buried at the back of the lock. And I was able to actually get at pin 5 with this. It was deceiving. But there's my my new design, which is a little different angle than I think the Gem. It's a little slower slope. But the last one I did was thinner here, and it had almost a diamond on the end. But I got rid of that and got rid of the diamond off it and started with that. So it works. That's awesome. Cool. So let's see what's inside this puppy. I can't remember if I picked another one by him or not. So I'm not sure if I picked one of Treck's yet. We got a couple sitting here. Let's see what I got for a slot. I have a... Oh, there we are, right beside me. And this is pretty cool because the cam on the backy here, he obviously didn't have one when he got it. So he made one, and this is a brilliant idea. He was using a brass master key, and he cut off the rest of the key, and he dremelled that out, stuck that probably in the drill press, drilled a hole, and he made his own retainer. What I've been doing is drilling holes through them and putting rings in there, but it does slide a little bit, especially if you got something with a lot of tension on a on really any kind of lock, whether it's a challenge lock or not. It'll get stuck. So very cool. We're gonna shim this because that's what we do now. And the last one I didn't shim, and it ended up horribly. So we are gonna make sure we put one in. Make sure I get this upright. I feel like I'm in there all the way. I feel like I am stuck on one of those pins. Oh, got past something now. Okay. So let's see. Coolio, that opened up good. Get this out of the way. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I shouldn't have been so hasty on that one. That is a pin and pin. Alright, we'll put that one back together. Bomb style pin on that one. Another great serrated on pin 3. That's amazing little serrated. Oh, another pin and pin style. And there we go, another one just like pin 3. A couple left serrations on that one. This one's only got two serrations on it. Very, very nice pins though. Let's get my tweezers out here. There we are. Okay, I already see something sticking up there. I think this follower might have been a little too small for what I had in here, so hopefully we don't lose anything. Okay, I got, almost looks like a wafer, but it's not. That was like that. We have something funky here. Pin and pin on number 2. Holy crow, I tell you. Treck did some amazing work on this. I've never seen a pin that just slid right through like that. That's pretty awesome. I got 2 of them. Oh, damn it, just lost pin 4. So I'm going to jam pin 5 in there. That was pin 4. This one went in like that. And that was pin 4. We've already lost that. I think this one There we go. Whoops. Didn't go too far. That was like that. That was a definite hang up. So let's get the right follower through there, and then we can get the rest of those springs out. Let's see what we got. God, that's even too small almost. That's a really big follower required on that one. Even that's a little small. What else have I got here? There we go. Now we got the right one. Okay, we got a copper on pin 1. Oh, got another pin on pin 2. A wafer. And that makes sense because he's got that pin there. So without the wafer, this 2-piece, I'll show you that in a minute, that 2-piece pin would slide right out. So that wafer is important. Must have been not easy. I got another wafer on that one because I got another pin and pin. There's pin 4. It is stuck. What we're going to do is we'll get a fine pick and pull out pin 5 spring, which I think they're all the same. Yeah, they are all the same. There we go. This is very, very, excuse me, very excellent work here. I had no idea what to expect, which is kind of cool that it wasn't labeled, you know, pin and pin, nothing crazy like that. But yeah, just phenomenal. I recommend anybody ever get a chance to get one of Treck's locks, you hop on that sucker like no tomorrow, because look at that. And that is smooth, that pin right there. This one right here is the exact same way. This one's got a little nub on the bottom, that's the only difference. This one's more of a straight pin, and this is another pin and pin for the bottom here. This spool is just disgustingly cool too. That is a super sharp and deep edge, and that was the one that was catching up. So let's go from the beginning. So on the bottom we have a multi-serrated. It looks like it's got about 6 tiny serrations in that, with a pin and pin on the top. We've got a mini spool with serration. We've got a pin and pin. You should almost call it a through pin and pin, because this really does come right apart, just like the one in pin 3. So it's got a through pin and pin, and then a looks like a bomb style with a reduced diameter top. And it's got a multi-serration on the bottom of pin 3, a little deeper than what's on pin 1. And then we have a through pin and pin with a couple serrations on it. And on the bottom here we have a pin and pin with some little less serrations than 1 and 3, but just about as deep as pin 3. And on the top we have a very cool little pin. Whoops, I do that on you guys. Sorry about that, guys and girls. This one right here is a interesting little pin that almost looked like it moved. Whoops. Okay, don't go anywhere. It did move. It moved off my bench. I almost suggested that slides. No, it looks like it does, because that first serration is so deep. And pin 5 is probably one of my favorite pins, the way the spool's designed. Sorry. Yeah, pin 5 might be one of my favorite ones right here. That's a really cool spool. Back out on that. So, you probably want to know what's in the Bible. I'm going to take some time and look at that. And we are serrated on 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 is smooth. And on the inside of the core, we are nothing done to that. Which, thank God, because it would have been just an impossible lock to open, because this is a crazy design. And I'll show you the bitting while I'm here. He's got it all taped up. There we go. Pretty cool bitting too. Awesome. Thank you very much, Treckmaster. If you haven't checked out his page, go to the description below and check out the link. Go over there and like and subscribe. And the same here, if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button. Like this video if you like what you see. And you still have time to enter in the draw. So go back to video 58, leave a comment below. And thank everybody for watching, and support your local locksmith.